Welcome, folks, to Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football. National championship at stake. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. To throw, it's Sayin. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Important second down play coming up. Looking for some space. It's Peoples. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. No press here. The defense backing away. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get to third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Biggest play so far in this national championship game. It's third down in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception in here early in the game.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Longhorns looking to run some tempo here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And tackled after a small pickup there. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Back to pass. It's Manning. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The ball is caught. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. So, Kirk, we reached the end of 1. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the 2nd period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game. Held her just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Off the play fake on 1st down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
He'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The offense gets set for the 10th play on this drive. They'll run it here. Fighting him off. that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. On third and short, they hand the ball off. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. Touchdown, Texas. They strike first in this national title bout. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. And the ball is away from his own end zone. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll try the right here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Now it's 2nd down here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
The Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. Contact in the neutral zone leads to the penalty. That's good news for the offense. So 1st and 10. That's a costly mistake for the defense on 4th down. Looking to pass. It's Manning. On the move now. choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
They'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Risky throw.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
And he's got it. No problem. Buckeyes will kick this deep and begin the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The Passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. The game moves the ball to a 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nowhere to run up the middle. Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Scanning the field. It's Manning. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down. The Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On the ground, it's Baxter. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Longhorns are in the red zone now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Sayan. Bringing pressure. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Pulls it in. It's Tate. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The sure hands. It's Peoples. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Buckeyes begin to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The completion makes it second down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Grab down the middle. It's Peoples. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Looking to throw again. Pump over the middle. It's Tate. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. To throw, it's Sand. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. Great catch when they desperately needed it. Here we go, national championship game, fourth quarter, 1-possession game, Kirk. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure late in the game? They still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Number 38, set to advance on the football.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they settled for a field goal, but really worked on the clock. Let's see if they can do that again with the lead. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Running back has it on a screen now. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Leaning on the run game here. Oh, they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge yards that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Ball handed off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Texas.
And it comes out of the 25. No.